Alright, here's the deal. I'm too sick.
Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Little gets the blood boiling. White rivalry game. Bars, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Commodores' offense makes its way on the field to open this game. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on the option. Quick spin on the run.
Really?
First down. There's some room. Inside the 40. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Commodores will hustle to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He caught it. Good throw and catch. As the offense tries to cash in. And the Commodores have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Hader. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Trying to slam it.
Of course.
Touchdown Commodores.
Man, it's nice to start a first drive of the football game. Being the more physical team. Third down and short, goal-to-goal situation here. You're going to run the football. Not only are they running, they lower their pads, get the first down, and draw first blood.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Bader 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. Wants to throw to start this drive.
I give up. I can't focus.
Set him up. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This
Piss me off.
Really good field position. Running inside. It's Davis. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Van. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe dive into
let's
the
calm down.
level, that's how they got
There's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line.
Of course.
Big bodies you can get.
Inside the 5, over the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grass. They've got it down to the 3.
I'm done.
Second and goal. Power ahead. And he shot.
I crap. It's making me mad.
Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. It's week 11 of this college football season. Our coverage continues. And he's going to try to return this one. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Looking for an early choke play. Read option to the right. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh.
No,
This guy
God damn it.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, what do? They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
We suck.
Good job running off and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wants to go up top on second down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys up, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got his man. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding they're short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quick give. Fights off an offender. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this one.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrap them up, get them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Making the adjustment on the play. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
The defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third down, he drops the throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making a grab when the defense forces a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback break as
Can we
soon as
give
the
up?
hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your...
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
There he goes.
There's some first down.
Get to that marker, and it will be second and just a
Okay, I'll calm down.
first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot.
I got bad attitude.
And off from the shotgun. Stop right there.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short. Those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass.
Oh my
And the
God.
defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put up the 3 ball.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. It's like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years.
Are you?
Less points off the scoreboard there.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs. They can move.
Is this a trap game?
So many options is that didn't even look like much.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he was on his way, and they
It sucks.
And the Commodores in the hurry-up.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, nobody's going to get hit, and still making the big play down the field.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. You guys have both
What
played
the
it.
fuck are we doing?
Yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David.
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your
We've been struggling all year.
what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He gets a hand on it and blocked.
That's
How
good.
about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just...
At least we're not facing someone
getting your
good.
hands on the football, tipping the football, getting the block.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Trying to establish the run.
Oh my.
They were all over it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far started, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for...
Oh, play it's intercepted. He's
What?
what a play to come up with the interception.
We are goddamn awful today.
Send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on first down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense.
There we
comes
go.
up. He's headed the other way.
There we go.
At the 35, he's open. Turning on the Jets.
Let's just depend on our defense.
Huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, do they set up some field position.
And how about this defense flipping the field, turning a negative situation into a positive, causing the fumble, scooping that puppy up. You leave the blocking out in front of the guy, you can tell, chewing up yardage, puts it all the way back down the field, gets a ton of yards back, and now puts an offense in position to succeed.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats
Oh, man.
emphatically.
It does not look good.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for from the defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to
Elias relying on this
They're trying
guy.
to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, now 7-0. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The Commodores want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to...
Oh my God.
They're working that left side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great timing there on the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early and against zone coverage. Because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds a man in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming.
And David, I know there's a part of you that wonders what if had you played tight end. You and I have been out in the field pregame before. We've been spinning it around with your athleticism. I know you wonder what it would have been like to go make plays like that.
Oh, don't give me an interception.
Now, Jesse, because now you can't hit these guys. You're not allowed to hit them high, all the targeting. Like, if you're a big body guy with good hands, you can go make a lot of money. You might have been a
That's
little bit
crazy.
safer. Might not have got hurt. So, yeah, it might not have been that bad of a living.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just keep slinging it.
Oh.
Out wide line is Davis. They're able to keep him out of the
We're
end zone.
struggling.
He stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing
On
game.
everything.
The Commodores will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
I'm getting a little pissed
They'll
off.
try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to go. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll mark him down at the excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of
This
heat.
Wildcats.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second
We
and
suck.
Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass.
My time to get mad.
Man, I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting out of the field. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. No room to bring it back.
I swear to God, they score, I'm good with
Let's see if they
picks.
can get something going here late in the half. Rashad Downs going up top.
There we go.
And the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got some green grass. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Working the ground game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down,
That's
but there's
good.
a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll run it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I won't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Finally.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Working that left side now.
Yes!
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you can tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Commodores will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on 1st down. Throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he'll take it in.
He was wide open.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter down is going to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On target to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Breaks loose. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. On 2nd and 10, he full wide out set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Case. Vanderbilt takes his 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it just in time.
The offense just has not been able
that's
to
good
find a way
defense.
to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just
I'm
haven't seen
relaxed
it
a little bit.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
Looking for a deep man. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to send down the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors on our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And here's the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me they have to start the third quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third.
Okay, Holly. And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. I just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for the pass.
They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit. It'll be fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again. Here comes their point on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. This one's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to 33, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Hauls it in, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Davis. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Oh my God.
Commodores moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. You got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
We're definitely losing to Georgia.
This defense understand. Listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Here comes the heat. They've got great pressure on this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't
I
right
don't know
or the
why they're
quarterback just didn't
struggling
see
so
it, but the
much.
result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, came to the line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it.
God damn it!
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Commodores go
We're
back to work
struggling
after
so
moving the chains
bad.
on the option. He'll toss it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting
It'll be a
into the red
miracle
zone.
we can have.
Off play action. Caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Touchdown! And here they come almost all the way back. Lining up to add another.
You gotta be joking!
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time racing requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Enough to move the chains. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their possession. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play.
Field goal would be nice.
Up on 1st down. From the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man down.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I don't know about that.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive
It's struggling.
coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the return, it's Booker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Commodores come to the line to hurry up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the player position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together to get back in this football game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Our defense won the game.
Up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Needs it here on 4th down. Going to take a shot. Oh, out of space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. It's complete. First catch of the season with this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry.
I don't know what to say.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running.
So sick.
He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man. He's brought down right at the 13.
Why not take a field goal?
Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Vandy. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Wildcats. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The lead grows, you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. They'll try to tack one more underscore. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one.
No, that was all on him.
19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them out.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the...
Let's it fly! And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down.
Good defense.
Coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watch the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Got to make the play on fourth. Under pressure. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the knee can stop it a couple more times. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds a...
Man. We could. Damn. Oh, fuck this. I'm sorry, guys. Man, leave me alone. Well, I don't know who's gonna win this.
A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Motion from the wide receiver. Sells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Keys. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Selling the fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hand it to the back. Shakes off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Second down to the air. Makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Keys. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. On the RPO. Runs through a man. He might have space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the Kentucky Wildcats offense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. This guy is every tool you can want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he was at the touch this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down.
What the fuck?
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover and set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for running room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense failing the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Defense a little too jumpy there.
Fuck you!
The neutral zone too soon. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3.
You. Too
They'll try
goddamn
to
sick
pick up
for
the first
this.
through the air. Complete. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal
Too
unit.
sick.
He'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day. This one from 23. It's good. He's going to hit a
I hate you
right
falling asleep, yes.
The lead is 6 in the first.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond, but they stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They'd love to get something started here. 6-0.
Stop!
The defense
I give
let
up.
it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best
We
place
suck.
to call that play. I think this offense needs to
We
be
fucking
just
suck.
a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Back to pass on second down. Intercepted.
Are you?
Set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Fresh center down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
We can't.
He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around it, just didn't finish.
Am I getting pissed? Yeah.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Fuck it. I give up.
This is obviously not a great start.
I don't think we're going to beat Georgia.
Already in this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the big field. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. On play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't hang on after the hit. They'll bring up third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move
Georgia
after that second down incompletion. Finds a tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
If we lose this, way out of the playoffs.
Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. As they get set
so
to
sick.
winding down here in the quarter.
I'm tired of this, man.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his hand. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down.
I don't care.
He's got it on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game.
Man, I can't
Got the wide receiver
stop.
on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Lost to throw again. Rush right in his face. Got his man. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Dogs, after
We
moving
give
the sticks
up.
through the air, come
We
to the line.
play.
A first down run in the red zone. Swapped
Like, we're
immediately.
gonna lose this.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is number one in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative,
I hate
try to find
today.
ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I give up. Piss me off. I hate Georgia.
And the extra point was good. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take the end of this drive by starting at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline, Holly.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And it's picked off for the
Hey,
third time today. Game over. Return. This defense has set them up for a big play.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's stopped and he's got
I give up.
the chain. From the 17
We lost.
line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Here's the give on the left side. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Card in the backfield. It's Hendricks. Could not make his way to the corner. Just outside the red zone at the 21 minutes. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Wildcat sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
Holly, thank you. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big
I don't know what else to do.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting
We
to get
suck.
a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Fires it incomplete. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. To the air, it's Ward. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the pass.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back.
Like I said, we're gone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass.
How did Georgia die in the rank?
Unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops and it'll be 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at the right back on the football, ready to run another play.
In most instances, I would say really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20.
A pick six.
Wildcat. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Ready to try the point after.
Nope.
Dropping back. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Stop right there. He'll bring it out. It's Otis. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the quick grab. Quick throw, and he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they are looking for a ball play that will work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun. Fires to the tight end. Makes a catch, but goes no further. It'll be a short pickup on that one. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Georgia sent out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Oh, you joking.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Georgia comes quickly to the line. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short and a half.
Explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. And this big tight end. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality.
We might be the worst team this year.
When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Damn!
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Back to pass, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total over and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Kentucky's head coach said in the locker room, his message to the team was one of resilience. Guys, they are down big right now, but he believes his team has what it takes to come back. They've shown they can do it different times this season, and he said this is no different. We are a team that never quits, but I need to see that fire and that urgency starting right now on this drive to start the third quarter.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41. He makes a catch, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's picked off. That's number 10.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man. They wanted to have...
Well, we lost.
They were ready to rock and roll to start the second half. They played a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Long way to go on second down. In the backfield, it's Hendricks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. First and 10 from their own 17. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Way out of the playoffs.
Third down conversions tougher than others. This one's a long one on third down from the 43. Unloads to the right. That pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20.
From Bowling Green.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Time that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football.
Pulls it in on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another first down. Rashad Downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. I know the windows get a lot smaller down there. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the rest. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the move. Defense all over it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ease out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short for the 21. Looking to throw for it. Flips it out in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over him. Snags it. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Reels it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh center down is going to the air. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making a grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. First play in this drive. Finds his big tight end. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, Good, solid pickup there. Now they
Fuck
can
you.
start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Hey,
They get an offensive lead
Adrian.
after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak.
We lost.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Gets the back moving. Quick give. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. It's complete to the left.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and you beat the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Ball's in the deep ball. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First down, 10 yards to go. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Looking down the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive mind late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. But nowhere to go. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And that one's in.
I'm about to play the 5th quarterback. Get them at your man. So I'm going to give the opponent a chance. Why not?
They were just trying to move the chains.
We already lost.
The scoreboard instead, it's 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Trying to take it back. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, he's going to pass it. Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. It'll go incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. From the gun, the running back has it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen.
Well, we're out of the playoffs. I don't know what's wrong with me today. But I give up. There's always next year. Ah. I mean, we lost 3 games.